When we study about the life and teachings of Jesus with other people who are not yet completely at the point of faith, there are 5 things that I tell them to pay special attention to as we look at the 4 Gospels together, or the section of the Bible that tells us about Jesus Christ. I urge them to pay special attention to Jesus' words, to pay attention to his teachings, to pay attention to his claims, his advance notice in Old Testament prophecy, and ultimately the eyewitnesses that are everywhere on hand as he does and says all these marvelous things. The third of these components has to do with his claims. Jesus did not come right off the bat with any kind of braggadocio claims. His disciples gradually come to an awareness as he does a lot of hinting in the beginning of his earthly ministry. And then he gradually comes to tell them more and more about his personal identity. And by the time we get done with his life as it's recorded in the Bible, we cannot help but notice that he not only accepted the idea that I am the unique Son of God, I am the Christ, the Son of the living God, I am the great I am, the eternal God who existed from the beginning in relationship to the Father, I am the Son. He says in John 14, verse 6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but through me. It's hard to confront these kinds of claims without coming to a position of either total acceptance or total rejection of Jesus. You cannot have the idea that of a neutral stance, that Jesus is a great moral teacher, but he really isn't the Son of God, that he really didn't make all these grandiose claims, because ultimately he accepted these points of identity. When he challenges his disciples, for instance, as they've come to Caesarea Philippi, who do people say that the Son of Man is? Their answer was, well, some say you're John the Baptist, others Elijah, others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. And then he says to them, but who do you say that I am? Simon Peter replied, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Far from rejecting that identity, Peter is told by Jesus, blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. You've gradually come to this awareness because of what the Father has revealed to you through time and the eyewitness events that you've seen and heard in me. Indeed, I am the Son of God is essentially what Jesus is saying there. And so when John brings his gospel to a culmination of all that Jesus has said and all that he has done, he says, Jesus did many other signs in the presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book. But these are written so that you may believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and that by believing you may have life in his name. We not only are impressed by what Jesus says and by what he does, but by what he claims. Either he is an absolute lunatic or an absolute liar, which doesn't make any sense in light of all the other layers of what he says and does, or he is exactly who he claimed to be, the Christ, the Son of God, and the unique way, truth, and life on our journey to a right relationship with God the Father. Reject him or believe in him, but a middle-of-the-road position is not open to you. If you'd like to learn more about Jesus, visit our website, santaclarachurchofchrist.com.